It's the end of the month, so that means another massive red light therapy news video. I've got 7 new products to talk about, 6 great articles, a very interesting science paper, and another big announcement from yours truly that I think a lot of you are going to really enjoy. So more on that at the end of the video. Let's get into the new products first. All right, so not only do I have new products to mention, there's also new companies out there. So first up, we have a company called Lumaflex. They've been doing an Indiegogo campaign, and they've actually come out with the first, at least to my knowledge, waterproof red light therapy pad. Now, I'm going to get one of these and do a review, so be sure to hit subscribe if you want to check that out in the future. Otherwise, head over to lumaflex.com and you can learn more about it. By the way, all the products I'm going to mention, I'll put links to them below. I've also got discount codes for a lot of these companies, so check out the notes below if you do want to order something. Next, we have Sierra Thrive. This is a new company and a new product, and they're claiming that it's the first red light therapy system to target both the gut and the brain, leading to upgraded brain capability, increased longevity, and peak health. They're currently taking pre-orders, but it should be shipping anytime now. I'll be getting my hands on one of these as well as soon as they ship, and I'll be doing a full review. Mito Red Light have come out with another product. They've expanded well and truly beyond their original panels, and now you've got all sorts of products. This is actually another helmet. It is their Mito Mind product. The helmet comes with 256 810 nanometer LEDs. So this is targeted for the brain, obviously, and comes with a controller with 6 predetermined programs in it. Now, it looks quite similar to the NeuroRadiant device, which I've reviewed earlier. Mito are claiming that it's putting out 24 milliwatts over centimeter squared, which is quite high. And we found with the NeuroRadiant that the actual power radians were a little bit less than the listed numbers. So again, I'll have to test one of these and see exactly what's going on, but it does look interesting if you are into brain optimization. Now, there's a product from Infrared. This has been out for a while. I've just never heard of it for some reason. It's called the Infrared Slim Light. It's a portable device, but what's interesting here is its size. It comes with 40 LEDs, so it's much larger than the typical 12 or 16 we see in regular handheld battery devices, and it's using both 660 and 850 nanometer light. So this could be great for someone who wants a portable product, but isn't restricted to a small handheld device. Now, Gimbared have came out with an improved version of their original panel. This is a lower powered panel designed to be pressed hard up against the skin, ultra low EMF, and it's using 5 different wavelengths. It's lightweight. It comes included with the stand and sells for $400 US. Now, LightPath LED have just announced an entirely new product range. Now, this new product range uses a lot of blue light at 450 nanometers. You're also getting some red at 670 and also near infrared at 810. It's using triple chip LEDs, meaning each bulb has 3 different chips in it, which is pretty cool, especially from a light coverage point of view. But yeah, the addition of a lot of blue light is rather interesting. Obviously, we saw that with the new Biomax panels that came out earlier this year, but they only had a few % of blue light. LightPath LED have totally embraced this and included a panel with a lot of blue light in it. So if you're into that, check it out, links are below. Finally, we have 2 new products from Fergus Health. Now, Fergus Health are well known for their ultra low cost red light therapy products, and that continues with these 2 new products. First is the Fergus Dot. Now, this is a very small targeted device. You can buy them individually or in a 3-pack, and you can also buy a strap that allows you to target, say, a sore knee or a particular area on the body. It could also be a really good travel product or something that you just carry with you and just do spot treatments whenever you need to. Now, it does look like it'll be a competitor to the Kineon Move Plus product. The Kineon product uses lasers and 805 nanometer light. The Fergus Dot only uses LEDs and has your 660 and 850 nanometer light, but it does look interesting and I'm excited to do a review on this. Then we have the Fergus Red Light Therapy Mat. This is a medium-sized mat, but it comes in at an exceptional price, $100. Now, I should mention, Fergus have given me a discount code to share with you guys. It is discount code Alex, and will save you, I believe, 10% on these prices, which is extraordinary as, again, these prices are already ultra low. Finally, I have 2 bits of information I need to share. Platinum LED have discontinued the use of discount codes. Instead, they're using discount links. So if you do want to buy any Platinum LED products, be sure to use the discount link. I put them in the show notes of all of my videos, or you can just ask me in the question section. That will automatically save you 5% at checkout, so it makes it quite easy. Finally, just a reminder, Kineon are actually running their equity crowdfunding program at the moment. This is where you can go in and invest directly into the company for as little as $500. I'll put a link to this below. First up, Mito Red Light have just shared some professional independent lab testing on 2 of their products. Now, it's really good that they're doing this. I hope more and more companies start doing this. There are limitations with lab testing that I've touched on in other videos. However, this particular test looks like they have looked at the entire surface of the panel, which is great. Though the numbers are slightly confusing, it doesn't mention surface area or distance tested. Now, the article lists total power output, and then a joules figure. But again, I'm not too sure what the full testing parameters were, but hey, it's a good start, and hopefully we see more of this going forward. Rouge have published an article looking at the mistakes you may be making when using red light therapy. This is a really good article if you're new to red light therapy. Now, Violet have come out with 2 great blog articles this month. The first is one looking at their neurogamma and how it boosts creative thinking. And the second is a blog article looking at a study on people that were suffering from neurodegenerative diseases and have used their Violet products. I'm actually going to talk more about this study later in the video. Next, NeuroRadiant have put out an article on photobiomodulation and Alzheimer's and how it looks to be very beneficial for this disorder. What's interesting, as this video goes out, I will be returning home from Perth. I'm currently taking my son to a clinic in Western Australia to help treat his epilepsy, and the clinic uses photobiomodulation or red light therapy to help with this disorder as well. I'm hoping to get some interviews done and learn a bit more about this topic myself, and I'll hopefully be able to share some of my findings and updates on the blog and also this YouTube channel. Lastly, Kineon have 2 new articles, one on using red light therapy for acute or chronic pain, and the other is looking at the differences between 850 nanometer light and 880 nanometer near-infrared light. So this month's study looks at the use of red light therapy in ex-football players, and these players were suffering from serious brain-related problems. Okay, so the players were using transcranial photobiomodulation, which means a red light therapy headset or a device that's emitting red light therapy into the brain. They actually used a bunch of different products here, including the Violite and the Violite's intranasal device. Now, they had 3 treatments a week for 6 weeks, and the outcome was really positive. All sorts of cognitive markers improved, as well as other lifestyle metrics. So again, there's more and more evidence showing that red light therapy on the brain is very, very powerful and very, very effective. I'll put a full link to the study below if you want to check it out. This month, a viewer asked me what I thought of the Jupiter red light therapy handheld device. It's from a company called Space Touch. Now, at $7,000, I was expecting something simply amazing. I don't know if it really lives up to the price tag though. It's only using LEDs, not lasers or anything like that. It doesn't seem to be exceptionally high powered in any way. So I don't quite understand why the price is so high, especially when you can go out and get other handheld devices for much, much lower, well under $1,000 for instance. The Kineon Move Plus Pro, which I have literally charging on my desk right now, this sells for $500. It has LEDs and lasers and is quite powerful. And again, you could use this as a handheld device if you wanted to. Plus it comes with 3 of them. The Jupiter also uses blue LEDs as well as the red. Some may say this is a good thing, but from a recovery, deeper tissue point of view, blue light isn't really necessary. In fact, there's no mention of near-infrared light, which is even better than the red light for the deeper tissue penetration. And again, that's what we see in a lot of other handheld devices. But really, for that price, I just don't know what's going on. At the end of the day, light is light, whether it's delivered from an LED, the sun, or a laser. Light in a particular wavelength at a particular power level is really all that matters. So unless this Jupiter device is putting out insanely high power figures, I don't really know why it's so expensive. You can literally go and get medical grade products for around this price. A good example is the Thor laser products. So for a home consumer device, yeah, I think you're better off shopping around. Again though, I haven't tested it. Maybe there's something else going on here. I may reach out to them and see if I can get one to test. I don't really want to buy one at that price. If you have one or you've used one, I'd love to hear your thoughts or feedback. At the same time, if it is putting out red light at a decent level, you're probably going to get benefits. So it's maybe why people are buying it. Hey, so if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button below. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. I do a red light therapy roundup news video every month. So yeah, hit subscribe if you want to be notified of that. Okay, so a lot has been published on the channel in the last month. I put out 3 videos a week, so chances are you may have missed something. Here are some of the highlights from the last few weeks. First up, I released 4 interviews with founders of various red light therapy companies. There are some very knowledgeable people out there, and it was great being able to chat to them and pick their brains. So check out those interviews if you want to learn more about red light therapy. I also put out a popular video on red light therapy and sleep, and my review of the Planet Fitness Body Enhancement Red Light Therapy booth. Check those out if you haven't seen those videos yet. As well as that, I put out a video explaining my red light therapy hair loss experiment I'm doing. I also released a video looking at what you need to know before buying a red light therapy device. And finally, I did a rather critical review of the RedMed red light therapy app. Yes, it's an app for red light therapy. Check that out if you haven't seen that one. As for what lies ahead, well, I've got a heap of amazing videos. here are some of the highlights. I've got a video on the systemic benefits of red light therapy, which is quite interesting. I look at the Dermalux Flex MD. This is the in-home beauty red light therapy device. Quite expensive, but also very popular. I also do my full review on the Sauna Max Pro from Platinum LED. That panel was actually quite interesting. I also do some experiments. One is with a grow light as a red light therapy device, and another looks at red light therapy and penetration rates, in particular how it penetrates clothing. And the results from that video were quite surprising. Finally, I've got lots more product review videos coming out as well. So again, be sure to hit subscribe if you want to be notified of all of these videos. Finally, before you go, I do have a big announcement, and that is that I'm setting up a Facebook community for red light therapy, or light therapy as a whole to be more accurate. I'll put a link to this Facebook group below. I'll be active in there, Bart will be active in there, and so will the rest of my team. So if you've got any questions or just want to hang out with us, yeah, be sure to join that group. Secondly, I am working on an entirely new website. It's going to be focused 100% on light therapy. And now the site is called lighttherapyinsiders.com, and there's going to be a heap of amazing content over there. Not only is it going to have product reviews, but we're also going to have science articles, how-to guides, product comparisons, product news, all sorts of things. It won't be live when this video goes out, but you should be able to head over to lighttherapyinsiders.com and jump on the mailing list. We're also going to have a really neat database in there to be able to go through and compare all the red light therapy products that I've tested and even other products that I haven't tested. So yeah, definitely jump on that email list. And again, just subscribe to this channel, as I will be sharing more info when that website goes live. In the meantime, check out this video. I think you'll enjoy it, especially if you want to learn more about red light therapy products.